All right, we're now going to answer these ones. So it says, write an expression to describe the following scenarios. The total number of lollies in tea bags if each bag contains 10 lollies. Okay, so let's read that again. So we've got the total number of lollies in tea bags. So we don't know how many bags we've got, but we know that in each bag, there are 10 lollies. Well, to figure out the total number, it's just going to be 10 times t, which is just 10t. If you're thinking to yourself, I really don't get that, just simplify it. Just imagine we subbed in a number here. Imagine we had 2 bags. So imagine I had 2 bags of lollies, and in each bag, there were 10 lollies. Well, if there are 2 bags, it's just 10 times 2, which would be 20. Or what if there were 5 bags? Well, it would be 5 times 10 is 50. But do you see how you're always multiplying this number by that number? So that's why your answer is 10t. Next, the total cost of riding in a taxi, if it costs $2.50 plus 10 cents for every minute, and a minute here is M. Well, in order for you to catch a taxi, it costs you $2.50. So just to get inside that taxi, it costs you $2.50 just to kind of sit down. And then the taxi driver then charges you 10 cents for every minute you're in that taxi. So we're going to plus onto this 0.10 M. That's going to be our answer there. Let's break it down for a second. So what that's saying is that it costs you $2.50 just to get inside the taxi, and then 10 cents for every minute you're in there. So let's now imagine a scenario. Let's imagine that you're in the taxi for 2 minutes. Well, that means you're paying $2.50 just to get in, plus 0.10 times 2. So that means you're going to get $2.50 plus 20 cents. That means you're going to pay a total of $2.70. So that's if there's 2 minutes. What if you were in a taxi for 5 minutes? Well, if you're in there for 5 minutes, it would be $2.50 plus 10 cents times 5. That will be $2.50 plus 50 cents. And that means it's going to be $3 in total. These are cheap taxis. But hopefully you can understand how that works. This $2.50 starting off fee is like the call out fee that a tradesman would charge you. And it'd be like, all right, it's going to cost me $100 just to come out, and then $2 an hour or something like that. All right, hopefully that made sense and you feel comfortable with that.